Hello, kids. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Hello, kids. You guessed it. It's Dr. Iris, and I am still super duper excited to continue the Great Escape series with you. Yes, I am. Are you ready? All right, let's go. The title of this week's lesson is Love is Everything. Ooh, great lesson, kids. All right, you can find your story in the International Children's Bible in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 8. Little kids, grab your parent or guardian so they can read this wonderful lesson about love to you. All right, kids, it's time to talk about love. What does love mean to you? Well, before you answer that question, I have another question for you. What are some things that you love? Pizza, ice cream, video games, watching cartoons on your cell phone? If you answered yes to any of these questions, especially the last one, what does that love feel like? Or how does that love make you feel? Many people have different ideas about love. But did you know the Bible gives us a clear understanding about what love really is? And I think if we remember the biblical definition of love, we will be able to live more fulfilling lives. All right. In this week's story, the Apostle Paul explains to the Corinthian church that love is the most important, the most awesomest gift God gave us. Paul says, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous. It does not brag, and it is not proud. Love is not rude. It's not selfish, and does not become angry easily. Love does not remember wrongs done against it. Kids, love takes no pleasure in evil, but rejoices over the truth. Love patiently accepts all things. It always trusts, always hopes, and always continues strong. Love never ends, kids. Yes, it never ends. Do you know the greatest gift of love you will ever receive is the gift of Jesus? God gave us Jesus, his only begotten Son, so that we could have everlasting life and everlasting love. Everlasting love, kids. Oh my goodness. This kind of love is bigger than pizza love, video games love, or ice cream love. Kids, this love is patient, kind, it is not selfish, and it takes no pleasure in being mean. So the question is, do you have this kind of love for your parents, your siblings, your friends, people in need? Do you have this kind of love for God? Because guess what? God has this type of love for us. He tells us that he will never leave us nor forsake us. Kids, this is the best love. To always know that we are safe in the arms of God, that is love. So what's the escape story, kids? Well, it's time to escape the person who spends so much time loving the small things. Listen, I love pizza, ice cream, video games. Sometimes I even like watching movies on my cell phone. But the feelings of joy I receive from these little things, they give me temporary joy. Love from God fulfills me every minute, every hour of every day, kids. The love that Paul talks about, the love that God gives us, it never, ever ends. It's the big love, kids, and it's everything. Hello, kids. There really isn't too much more to say. The greatest gift that you will ever receive from God is the gift of Jesus.
God gave us his only begotten son so we could have everlasting life. Oh my goodness, that's love. That's the kind of love that we should share with our family, friends, siblings, people who are in need every single day. We need to give them the best of us, just like God gave us the best. He gave us Jesus, kids. So remember that. Faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of all is love. All right, listen, I am Dr. Iris, and I want to thank you for tuning in to this week's lesson of Love is Everything. Everything. All right, listen, I have a few things to tell you. Number one, you are awesome because our awesome God, who's made of love, made you that way. And the second thing is, faith is your superpower, but don't forget about love. And the last thing is, I love you. Speaking of love, I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Have an awesome day. Remember, walk by faith and love with your whole heart, mind, and soul. Have a great day, kids. Bye.